At the stroke of the midnight hour, when whole world sleeps, India got freedom on August 15th, 1947. But this is not the true. As far as the rural agrarian communities, as far as the agricultural laborers are concerned, as far as the poor people are concerned, India really got freedom in the Kharif season of 1967-68. Why? Because in the Kharif season of 1967-68, by the end of this Kharif season, Indian farmers, Indian agriculture sector registered around 25% of higher agriculture production when compared to the previous year Kharif season, which means the recorded agricultural production far higher than the preceding 16 years of the three planning periods. So really India got freedom. Why India got freedom in the Kharif season of 1967-68? Because for the first time the Indian farmer get this smile back to his face after the centuries of the repressive, oppressive and suppressive ruling of the British, even in the medieval Islamic rules. So India really got freedom in 1967-68 Kharif season. It is being described as a green revolution. Described as a green revolution. Who is the father of the green revolution? Dr. Swaminathan. Unfortunately, he passed away at the age of 97, along with Norman Borlaug, NASA and other greatest scientists of the planet at that time, and along with he worked closely with the various prime ministers since independence, even up to now, because still he is the National Commission, he is the chairman of the National Commission on Farmers. He is at the age of 98, he demised. He is one of the greatest sons of the Mother India, because he liberated and he emancipated the Mother India from the hunger, starvation. So this is one of the greatest contribution since independence by any individuality to the Mother India. So he really deserves to get the Bharat Ratna. Of course, he got the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and the Global Friend, Raman Magsaysay, and the first World Global Food Prize. Instituted by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, Rome-based company, Rome-based United Nations Organization Institution. So he got almost all rewards, all these things, but he had to get the Bharat Ratna because he is one of the greatest. I hope that Indian government may realize so beyond everything and may confer the Bharat Ratna. Why he is eligible? Why he deserves to Bharat Ratna? Because he was inspired by the Mahatma Gandhi and Ramana Maharshi, and he born in the Kumbakonam in 1925 August 7th. He lived up to 28th September. For every moment he relentlessly, he consistently, with determination, with resolve, he worked to liberate Indian farmers and liberate India to free from starvation. One of the important surprising contribution from him is, in order to understand it, you should go back. You should go back and look at the last 75 years of independent history. Before independence, after independence, there is a single difference as far as the starvation, hunger and famines are concerned. Before 1947, India was notorious in the form of famines. For example, 1943 Bengal storm. Actually, this inspired this great person Swaminathan to look into that problem, and he determined to free the nations from the famines, famine-free nation. After 1947, because of this one of the greatest contribution of the Dr. Swaminathan, India absolutely never experienced the famines. This is the greatest contribution from the side of the Swaminathan. Of course, Subramaniam and various Kurian, National Dairy Development Chairman Kurian, is the father of the White Revolution. So these are all people worked relentlessly for the nation. In order to understand the greatest contributions of the Dr. Swaminathan, we should look into the the story of the saga of the Green Revolution in India. First Green Revolution, India succeeded in Green Revolution by the 1967-68, and by the mid 70s, India becomes self-sufficiency as far as the food security is concerned. India didn't care about the PL 480 scheme of the United States of America. India got self-sufficient. India simply transformed India from a begging bowl to an exporter. Begging bowl to an exporter. This is what the important. But however, though it got the self-sufficiency because of the by means of intensive agricultural development program of 1961 to 66 and India high yielding varieties program of the 1967-68. Okay, under which India imported around 16,000 tons of the dwarf varieties of wheat and rice from the Mexico, from the Norman Borlaug. He contributed. Okay, this is the story of the first Green Revolution. Under this first Green Revolution, Indian government has selected 7 districts of the country, and later this is expanded into around 100 districts. So this Green Revolution is also known as biological breakthrough or groundwater breakthrough. So for which this man contributed a lot, almost unparalleled contribution he made to the India's first Green Revolution. So though India got the first success, become self-sufficiency as far as its food production is concerned, by the end of this first Green Revolution, India faced another problem. Why? Because the side effects of the first Green Revolution. Okay, there is no time to narrate about all these negative aspects of the first Green Revolution. But however, though it emancipated the nations from the food starvation, food scarcity, it created a lot of problems in the form of environment. In fact, the first Green Revolution, the benefits of the first Green Revolution were completely nullified by the side effects, especially the side effects, social, economic, and particularly this environmental effects. So that is why this man again started to his work, and he coined the term Evergreen Revolution. This is also known as Second Green Revolution in India, and this Second Green Revolution, he contributed to the Second Green Revolution. What do you mean by the Second Green Revolution when compared to the First Green Revolution? The Second Green Revolution, which encompasses almost all geographical regions, whereas the First Revolution only Punjab, Haryana, Western UP, and Krishna, Godavari Basin and Kaveri Delta, only 3 regions. Whereas the Second Green Revolution covers almost all geographical regions of the country, almost all climatic regions of the country. And the Second Green Revolution covers almost all types of 4 types of the crops, include horticultural crops, plantation crops, and food grains and commercial crops. Whereas the First Green Revolution covers only food grains, the two even particularly rice, wheat and maize of the food grains. So second is more broad, and also the Second Green Revolution covers this marginal, medium and top high farmers as well as. Whereas the First Green Revolution covers only this high landlords only. So this is what, and also the Second Green Revolution covers the almost not only this agriculture, it also covers the environmental aspect. That is what sustainable agriculture. That is why the Second Green Revolution is also known as sustainable agriculture. Sustainable agriculture include dryland agriculture, organic farming, white farming, etc., etc. So that is why United Nations Organization is described this Swaminathan as a ecological environmentalist. The scientist of ecological environmentalist, ecological economist. This is what term actually used by the United Nations Organization, which means once he started his work on Indian agriculture until his death up to 28th September and 223, he has been relentlessly, consistently, with determination, he worked for the culture, the country, especially the poor farmers. That is why the government of India in 2004 appointed a commission, National Commission on Farmers. So he made the chairman for this commission. He produced a couple of reports related to agriculture. With these reports covering not only agricultural production and productivity, even institutional factors like land reform, and institutional credit facilities and so on and so forth. And he talked much about the farmer suicides. Now Indian agriculture is facing just for distress, agricultural distress. It is sometimes resurfaced in the form of suicide. This is a blot on Indian democracy. This is a blot on Indian constitution. Sometimes he described along with the peace sign. He is also championing for the farmers in the, especially in the downtrodden, drought-prone areas of Vidarbha, Telangana, and other plain rain shadow areas. So in this way, Swaminathan contributed a lot, okay, almost matchless and unparalleled to the Indian agricultural, Indian national building. That is why India, as it bequeathed from the British rule, that is in the form of, they bequeathed in the form of the starvation, hunger, etc., etc. Because of this man, particularly because of this Swaminathan contribution, India erased this begging bowl and successfully comes out of this starvation and famine days. So this is the man who is really one of the greatest sons of Mother India. So he deserves to get the Bharat Ratna and other the greatest. If we want to really tribute him, if our administration, if our constitutional famous administrators and governance, if it wants to give tribute really to him, it is better to implement the recommendations, the sweeping recommendation he recommended as a chairman of National Commission on Farmers. This is one of the greatest tribute, and everybody is wanting. Everybody, every Indian, especially the farmer community, agricultural labor community, want that it needs Bharat Ratna and the sweeping implementation of National Commission on Farmers recommendation, so that India can emancipate even agricultural distress, the victims of agricultural distress.